found himself reborn back in high school. Back then, he was overweight with a dark personality. Not only did his classmates isolate him, but even his close friends couldn't stand him. When he finally worked up the courage to confess to his crush, she completely ignored him. So after he got to college, he learned his lesson and kept his head down, eventually landing an ordinary job. But the regrets from his youth never stopped haunting him. Now that he'd gotten a second chance at life, he swore he'd take back everything that should have been his. There was still a month before high school officially started, and he decided to kick things off by losing weight. Every single day, he ran 200 kilometers, did 5,000 sit-ups, and cranked out 10,000 push-ups. Rain or shine, James never missed a day. Finally, the first day of school arrived. The first person to notice James's transformation was his sister.
お兄ちゃんだよね。
そりゃそうだ。どうも。
悪くないんじゃない？知らないけど。
James didn't let school stop his training routine. One day, while he was catching his breath after a run, a figure appeared ahead. The girl's name was Luna. They'd gone to the same schools from kindergarten through middle school. Seeing James's transformation, Luna could hardly believe her eyes. She never would have guessed this guy would look this good after slimming down. After chatting for a bit, Luna found out they ended up at the same high school again. On the first day of school, girls passing by couldn't help but blush when they saw James's face. James just figured that even after losing weight, he still looked ugly. Right then, a girl appeared up ahead. It was Ella, the school beauty James had confessed to in his past life. Their eyes met, and James made up his mind. In this life, he would make this girl fall for him. Class assignments hadn't changed. He and Ella were in the same class again. That's when 3 people nearby caught James's attention. They introduced themselves. They were all in James's class. When it got to the red-haired guy's turn,
何よ。俺がお前にムカついてる。
Carter noticed James's build and assumed he'd join some club. James said he just went straight home after school. He was just really into fitness. Suddenly, a small hand reached over. Ava started feeling James's abs, praising how good they felt. The group headed into the classroom together and ran right into Ella. You have to understand, in the past, James, a gloomy, overweight shut-in, could never have been hanging out with the top social circle of the class like this. But now he'd become the kind of person he used to look up to. Even a casual compliment from him was enough to make Ella blush. Ella's best friend couldn't resist teasing her.
もうゆいのちゃん、さすがに怒るよ。
Later, the group went to the gym to watch Carter train. Surprisingly, Luna showed up there too. Seeing James, who used to be such a loner, now surrounded by so many friends, she was pretty shocked. James was worried Luna might say something that would shatter the image he'd built up. But instead, Luna quietly mentioned she had a crush on one of his classmates and hoped James could help set them up. In exchange, she'd help him out too. A week flew by, and their group of 6 had become solid. They'd made plans to hang out together Saturday afternoon, which was tomorrow. Soon the 6 of them split up. Since her best friend was busy, Ella had to walk home alone. After a week of observation, James had figured out Ella's routine for getting home. He asked if they could walk back together, successfully getting some alone time with her. On the way, Ella and James discussed the details for tomorrow's hangout. James suggested creating a group chat so everyone could talk it over together. As for the name, James jokingly suggested Ella's fan club. That made Ella laugh. She said they should call it James's fan club instead. James put himself down, saying there's no way he'd have any fans. Ella glanced back. There were already a few girls swooning over him right there. Before James could react, Ella turned the camera on him and snapped a photo to use as the group chat icon. James wasn't about to back down. He seized the moment and took a picture of Ella too. Finally, Ella came up with an idea. She got close to James and took a selfie with him, then used that as the group icon.
チャットでイチャつかないでくれる？あ、イチャついてない。
This guy